Can you hear me? Is the sound working? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear myself. Great. So this is just a test. Perfect. Seems like there is a huge delay. It's just because I'm watching myself. Great. Audio and video is working, and I'm working, and the audience is working. 7 people. Maybe I should announce it on Discord. So remember, this is just a test, guys. Don't expect something crazy here. So anything in particular you guys think should be different? I mean, the camera is just set on straight point on me. The volume on the microphone should be okay, I think. Lights, suppose they're okay. I'm a complete noob here, so everything that you write I will take into consideration. If you got questions, fire away. This is just a test, so we might as well do it correctly. Hey, man. Perfect. So the whole idea would, of course, be to, at some point, try to share my screen and ask you guys to share your pictures on either Discord or another platform where I can review it or just take a look at it, and whatever ideas we find that we want to make a stream of. It could be my own kits, it could be live build sessions, all kinds of stuff. So, but it seems like it's pretty straightforward and easy now. All I need to do is just to make sure that the stream could be more exciting than just sitting here watching me doing absolutely nothing. Maybe with some music or some scenes or different stuff. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start streaming a bit from now on. Depends on how much time I have and if I can find something that's interesting enough to stream about. I'm not just gonna sit here wasting everybody's time. So it would probably be like taking some kind of idea together with you guys, maybe prepare for a day or two regarding the subject, and then set something live at some point. The thing is that most of my YouTube viewers are from either US or Asia, which is 7 hours behind and in front of us here in Europe. So I have to find a specific time to grab most of the audience. But besides that, I can, of course, always record the live session. Not quite sure how I do that actually yet. But Malaysia, what's the time over there right now? We're at 5:45 at dinner time. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how many people actually gets a notification once something is live. I'm not sure if you haven't clicked the bell icon that people would actually see that I'm live, but seems like that's the big thing regarding the YouTube videos I saw. That so it's not when you're live you get the most audience. It's often afterwards if you put the streams on YouTube, record it so people can see the live sessions and sometimes see the chats and stuff. Singapore, Indonesia, man, it's awesome that people are joining from Asia. I wish I could support you guys with kids, but it's really not that easy at the moment. I think I actually tried to uncover why. If you haven't got that info, I can of course say it here. Yeah, Craig. Denmark. Germany. I have a hard time getting hold of Germany actually. The US. Well, the Sasabi is actually it's the same. I built the torso, the waist, the arms, the head. I was about to build the feet, but I was supposed to build today, but I got stuck in Stream Deck OBS stuff, so maybe in the weekend I will do something. I need to get it finished so I can do something else. I've been wanting to build that kit for 3 years now, so for me to see him just standing there is just ridiculous. Italy. I think I only sent like 4 packages to Italy, but it's great. I mean, to see all people together from the entire world here. It's fun that I actually started selling in Denmark, and now people are buying from all kinds of places in Europe, at least. UK, I really want to ship to UK. I have a tax VAT issue with UK. I need a special number, and if you buy below 700 Danish kroners, you don't have to. I think you have to pay VAT, and if you order for more than 1,700 Danish kroners, you don't have to pay VAT. You have to pay VAT in your own country. My system has not been set up for that. Once that works, and if people are okay with that and not surprised by the extra bill they get, then I could open UK tomorrow. But if people are surprised with extra import VAT stuff and they just return it, I'm stuck with the entire bill of both import, tax, fees, and VAT. Everything is something I have to pay, and that's just something I can't economically do right now. I'm not that rich, but if the system comes up, UK should be fairly easy. I'm not quite sure how many people are aware of this. I mean, we still have people in Denmark that are surprised if they buy something from China and they get stuck in customs and have to pay for release. So that's primarily the reason. You see the new confirmed MG Verka? No, I haven't seen that one. Where did that get released? Narrative Verka. I've been too busy. Was that today? Actually, I was watching Katkarot today and just watched the official release pages, but maybe I just missed that one. God Gundam should be amazing. The master of articulation. So I expect to see a lot of great stuff. I'm not sure, Craig, if you're in Discord, but we have a poses section. So if people have awesome poses with their kids, that's where they put them. Let me just check that out. Narrative MG. It's very important that you guys can hear the keyboard, because my son was like, oh, listen on this crispy sound. Not sure you can hear it on this microphone. It's not omnidirectional, this microphone. You have to talk right into it. Gundam Kids Collection was released yesterday. The rumor has been confirmed. Wow. I wonder how many of those I have to order home. Normally when we get these kind of possibilities, we need to... I mean, the Zeta Verka, I have like a huge pile of those standing right now, and I sold a lot of them, but sometimes I shoot way above the target, and what I hope for is that people actually, or resellers across Europe, didn't do the same thing, so they run out and they have to buy it from me. But that one, that looks freaking huge. That looks like a Sasabi-sized box. Can't see why it should be that big though. It's not that bulky. But yeah, let's see. Sometimes the artwork is not completely true to the original. Normal armor version. Austin, hello. It looks a bit like the unicorn. I think it's primarily due to the V-fin, and because when it's a Verka kit, the legs are normally stretched out, so it's more slender, the kits. But I agree, it looks like a lot like Psycho Frame, long-legged unicorn thing, definitely. Oh, yeah, was made after the unicorn. Hey, Bautista. Hey, Mikkel. And guys, I'm not the strongest person in here on lore, on Gundam lore. I'm just saying. So a lot of the things where which kit was developed from what and what happened and stuff. I am a model builder and a businessman, and I haven't had the time to follow up on all the lore. I mean, there's so much stuff. I just came in too late. I should have grown up with that stuff. I mean, I'm half Japanese after all, but I didn't. I've been born and raised in Denmark with... I'm old, so we didn't have all those channels where they sent cartoons and stuff. I had nothing. Per! Gotta go, Azar, no worries. I will be back. This is just a test, so yeah, and regarding P Bandai, so much stuff was released here in this period where I can't order anything, and for you guys, actually, I don't even think we're allowed to. I heard that thing was the Canadian dude that was busted because he sold premium Bandai and he had to shut it all down. I have a Japanese helping me, so I'm not trying to do something weird or scalp or anything, but I have a Japanese lady who helps me get stuff, and you know, I can only buy 3 of each. And she's actually vacating and being treated for sickness until 2024. So, for example, the Perfect Grade Unicorn Perfectibility, which I sold 2 pieces of, I think, was re-released or reissued again. But since she's not there, I couldn't buy them. So everything that are in between now and 2024, I'm not quite sure when in 24, hopefully in the beginning, I won't be able to buy it, and the same goes for the Gundam base kits. So that's out of the question. I am only able to buy normal releases. More UK people. I do know. Well, one kid I am very excited about is the what was the name of it? It looked like the one with the huge arm, but it's actually hidden so you can't see it. Let me just find it. there's so much problem right now regarding the ordering of kits, because Bandai is teasing Witch of Mercury kits and other kits with calling them tentative, so we can't actually see what it is. And the problem is that neither the distributor, which is ordering before me, of course, does not know how much to order because they don't know what kit it is. That was the exact case with the Calibarn. So when Mecha Katsu just, said it's the best kit in the world, then my wish list on the Calibarn just exploded, and I think 70 people are waiting for a notification once it arrives, and I think I can get 20 because the distributor just didn't order enough. So whatever they ordered just getting split in between who ordered what. It's not like the Ariel where I ordered like 200 pieces. I just can't do it on the Calibarn. I can, but I won't get them. Yeah, I know you're waiting for UK delivery. I have to figure out some kind of system where people can buy above and below 1700 Danish kroners, because that's where the VAT difference is paid by me or by you. And the whole by you thing is probably gonna make some trouble, where people just return it because they think it's too expensive. But again, I mean, most UK people, if they want Gunplan, they can't buy it in the UK. I suppose they're used to paying import tax, right? Because if you want to buy it from Europe or Japan, you pay import tax. So I don't think it would be that different with my shop. But since I have a Shopify, I'm not able to customize every checkout or, pop-up messages if you pay from Europe and stuff. My shop could be a lot better for international customers, but right now I have an issue with all the merchandise I sell. All the merchandise I sell are normally released way later than a month, or at least 7 days. And Shopify demands I use Shopify Pay, which is perfect. If I want to use what they call markets, so I can use the right domains, the right languages, the right currencies, even in checkouts, because right now all orders in the checkout is being converted into Danish kroners. But Shopify Pay expires after 7 days. So after 7 days, I just can't charge the money anymore. And all my merchandise are being delayed with more than 7 days. All of it. So that just wouldn't work unless I could tell people not to use Shop Pay if they buy merchandise. But people don't get that. And I don't think I can exclude it. Then I would probably need a programmer or something. I wasn't supposed to grow the way I did. I think normally I started with Denmark and Sweden because I used Google Ads, which is my main profession, is that I make advertising for companies. But that costs a lot of money. I spent a couple of 100,000 kroners on advertising. That would just be too expensive for the entire Europe. But then I made these shorts. And for some reason, people like seeing me fumble around with boxes, making funny sounds and packaging orders. And I actually just copied the shorts into Instagram Reels, which also kind of grew. I could never surpass the 30,000 followers there. It was also always stuck around 28,000 when I just uploaded awesome kits. But now I grew to 31,000 something, and also because of the shorts. And TikTok went kind of okay. One video went viral with 166,000 in a few days. It was crazy. But I think that's why people found me all over the world. I don't think it was because of the normal videos. I think it's the shorts. Prove me wrong. I mean, most of you guys from the other countries probably saw me due to the shorts. Do you consider to expand? I have one metal build, actually, the Hainu right now. It's under the marketing, but the reason is that European distributors don't really take home any metal builds, or else I would probably do it. If you search under my merchandise section, I have a shitload of brands, including Hot Toys, I think. But it's kind of... They just don't do it that much in Gundams. I'm not quite sure why. I wish delivery was a bit cheaper. Val, what country were you in? Val Maverick. I completely agree. Next year, I have to renegotiate with GLS because they demand that we have at least some kind of target. And last year we told them that we would grow 50%, which was crazy. My wife calculated that and thinks she's an oracle sometimes. Actually pretty funny. She hits it spot on each time. This time we're actually a bit higher than 50% above. So they just have to give us better rates, or else I'm gonna investigate DHL or UPS. Romania, yeah, that's probably pretty expensive. And you know, I use the lowest rates I can. I'm not supposed to earn a dime on shipping. I just want to ship Gundam kits, but GLS have to drive a chauffeur and a car all the way to Romania. That's just expensive. I mean, you should see the bills for Cyprus. Cyprus is inside EU. That's insane. I will try to make better rates next year. I think we can only negotiate once a year. Okay. Someone donated 10 kronas. Super chat, that's nice. Average salary here, yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of countries, when they see my prices, is like, imitate is my son. Thank you, son. Especially Asian countries, you guys from Indonesia or Philippines or Malaysia, you would probably agree that my prices looks crazy. And that's mainly because Danish import and VAT, and I have to earn money, the Danes up here. I mean, things here are crazy. Things here are very expensive. And for me to earn money and drive this business, I mean, I don't have high prices to buy all this stuff. I do it to have a huge inventory in the warehouse, which is also a lot of people are saying, oh, you have all this nice stuff. I can't even get it in the US or Japan. I actually had Japanese people write me that they can't get the stuff. And I think it's due to the high demand. It's not because I have that much. I mean, we have retailers in the US that get pallets of the same kit. It's crazy, like the USA Gundam store, what they have of inventory. It's because the US is just so friggin' big. I mean, if you make it in the US, you're pretty good to go, I think. Here in Denmark, not so much. It's tough business, but it definitely helps to get all you guys from Europe to help me. Let's see, what did I miss? I'm glad you like my shorts. I like doing them. They take more and more time. From the more busy I am, the fewer shorts I can make. I actually have saved 2 from today to the weekend to help the algorithm. So I release one tomorrow and on Sunday. Hopefully that will help the algorithm keep being happy. I mean, I can't really get the viral hits anymore. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, it's fun to see what other people are buying. I'm trying to do something different sometimes with the shorts, but some people think I'm a madman if I do something like crawl on the floor or hit the kids. It's just fun. I mean, it's just to be different. I mean, I don't give a crap about what people think. I do it for fun. So if I walk around like I shit my pants, it's just because I thought it looked funny afterwards. And if I think it's funny, the video just gets better, I think. Yeah, Austin. The shorts are fun. I actually think it would be great if I could just do international shipping. I mean, these reels are getting so much traction sometimes, and it's so cheap. It's only time invested. So, if you guys have your own kind of business, just do the shorts, man. Do something fun. Um, Gunson giving his own money to dad. He owes me. That little dude is costing me millions. The way he eats. The little shit he just grew over my head. Get the YouTube chat on your vertical monitor. Why? Right now it's right beside my face. I mean, if I should watch like this, then you can see me from the side all the time. But makes sense. It would be better to have over there. I actually have the Discord over there, son. Someone's writing something. Yeah, if you order a lot of kits, it would be on the expensive side. The thing is, if you live over in Europe with an expensive shipping, it's always cheaper on the shipping if you order more. But I get it that the prices go up sometimes. I mean, I said it so many times. I'm not the cheapest guy out there. I just give good service. I try to be there for my customers, answer 24/7 if I can, and have inventory other people doesn't have. That's what I primarily live on. Do you happen to know why this Ninja is never restocked? Weak waist connection. Well, stop being rough with your kit. I have it. I never had any problems with the waist. Might have a problem. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen it. But no, actually, I have no idea why they don't release it. I mean, or re-release it. They should. I think probably a lot of the parts are the same. So it's weird that they didn't do it. Bandai stopped making plans on why or when they will release kits after the COVID. So normally you could, on the Japanese hobby side, you could actually see what would be in production over the course of, I think, 3 months. They removed that now. So it's once the distributors are releasing what's coming into the, I think it was just March that got released today or yesterday. I made pre-orders on those. That's also what Karkarot made on his video. I actually wondered if I should do the same. Just he speaks a lot of lore, and it seems very long and read like he's reading everything. So just to keep it short with the kits incoming. But we have no idea why kits are not being reproduced, just like the HG Neon Sion. People want that huge bastard. But the Dendrobium is coming. I never had that one. I think that's one of the hugest kits. It should come soon, together with a lot of the perfect grades. It comes with a spare waist. You can see more of the chat. I know. Yeah, I don't have that many Xinyan Juvet cars. I think I have 10. But I have enough. Hello, Alexandra. My favorite kit build, but I think let's just see here. I remember when you just started your shop and just look now, it's just so nice. Yeah, Pierre, thank you. Thank you. You're part of the reason as well. Pierre is an old customer of mine who supported me for a long time, took a break, came back. So it's always nice to see you guys again. How you rate Mosho toys, Mega figures, Gundam style without the build experience? I would probably not rate it. I don't think I ever rated a Mosho toy. I don't invent ratings or stuff like that. I would have to build it myself. I can only tell on from my own experience. I don't give much for reviewers because Some of those on YouTube are great. They do a great job. Sako Aurelius is an awesome builder. Mecha Katsu is a bit rough on his kits, I think. They're not toys, so his reviews are great. He's good at the visualization. It seems like he just drank too many Red Bulls when he's making the reviews. It's fine. He does a great job. He's just a bit rough with the kits, so I wouldn't always listen to what he says, because I wouldn't stand there rotating the shoulders and stuff like that. I mean, I built my kits, I pose it once, I put it in the display cabinet, maybe repose it after 6 months. We're not the same, so if you're a guy that plays with your model kits, fair enough, he would be great for you. If not, I can only review what I build myself. I have like 50 kits, so I could easily just take a box from the shelf, take my kit in, do a review, and then hopefully generate revenue on those reviews. That's the good thing with Mecha, is that he has so many review videos, and kits just doesn't go out of fashion, so people will always search for both old and new kits. It's a great way of making monetization on YouTube, actually. It's pretty awesome. 29 people. It's more than I expected, actually. I wasn't expecting more than 5 or 10. Let's see. I will try to answer as much as I can. How did you start with Gundam? Was it first hobby or business? Well, Dino, I visited Japan in 2014 with my daughter, so I'm pretty late at it. She was attending some judo sessions, and I went to Akihabara, one of those big tech buildings, and they had an entire floor that was like 10 times bigger than my warehouse, with only Gundam kits, model kits. And I just thought, what the hell is that? Looks great. And then I opened one of the boxes and I was like, I have to assemble that. Okay, fine, let's try. I can't even remember what I used, if it was a nail clipper or something. I was completely new. I think I built one at the hotel and one when I came home. The one was the 8G Sniper. The other one was, I can't remember the name. It looks a lot like the, I forgot. But my son destroyed it when he was little. So that was actually when I discovered Gundam, and I promised myself I would try to investigate why people did not sell it in Denmark. No one did. And there was a lot of rules, because they was just like close to toys and stuff. So I lived in a small apartment with bad economy. So I promised myself if I ever got some economy, I would try to sell it. And that happened in 19. I closed myself in the office, locked myself in the office for 2 weeks, and I built the shop, made shipping rates sessions with companies, and ordered. This might be a surprise. The 2 first boxes I ordered was a very, very bad investment, because I just ordered them from Hobbylink Japan, to be honest. And should never have done that. But it was a beginning, and I was discovered with the first sale after 3 days. So that's how I started. Haven't stopped and looked back since. So end of November, the shop is 4 years old. Yeah, actually my first trip wasn't in 14, that was I was 16 years. So that must have been in 1990. I'm 47, guys. I'm an old fart. I'm beginning to see it now, all the wrinkles and stuff. I actually have gray hair as well. That's crap. But yeah, 2000 and what did I say? No, 1990. No, 92. 1992 and 2014. Really want to go again to show my son Japan as well. Yeah, that's a mega size. That's as solid as a rock. I mean, that one has been standing on D12 cabinets from IKEA twice, where it fell down at the house because my son and daughter was jumping on the first floor, so it fell down all the way up there. It has fallen down twice in here due to the hip joints, which just he was standing a bit twisted. The only thing that happened last time was he broke a V-fin, so I just glued it. But that thing can take a beating, that's for sure. It's not the PG, luckily. That would have been destroyed if it fell from that height. Hello, Polish customer or whatever, just watcher maybe. I'm not sure you bought something. I don't know you by your names. Which Gundam series is your favorite? Man, I can't tell you that because then I would look stupid. I actually just try to kind of answer that. I haven't been too much into the lore. I build and I sell. I don't watch the anime, which a lot of customers might find very disappointing. I just don't have the time. For you guys who does not know, I have actually 3 jobs. I have a family with a house, 2 children and a wife. And I attend a sport on a very high level where I'm competing as well. So my time, I'm home. What's the time now? 8 o'clock in the evening, almost every day, and that's where I lie on the couch, just relaxing, eating some food, talking with my family before we go to bed, and the next day just takes the other day. So I have to prioritize what I watch if I watch television. So it's not because I don't like anime or cartoons. I've been watching it my entire life as a child, just not Gundams. And to start today would be like starting on Simpsons. I mean, there's so much stuff. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I've had the Iron-Blooded Orphans running in the warehouse. Oh, it's not true. I actually saw the Gundam Breaker Batlog, because that was only, I think, 6 episodes of like 25 minutes. I actually saw that in one streak at some point. I thought it was okay. I mean, it's not the best series I could imagine, but it was okay. I like the kits. I just received them in the warehouse. So Gundam Breaker Batlog is the only full season or series I have seen. I have seen partly some of Iron-Blooded Orphans, but I am working my ass off every day. So, yeah. Yeah, I know I look younger. I've heard that my entire life. It must be the Asian genes. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I work out. That's probably why. But the age is, it's getting to me everywhere. So at some point I will be sitting here all gray. Probably we'll do something else with the VR or whatever, imprints in the eyes or something. But I can't be young looking forever. Still don't use glasses though. Incredibly enough, because I've been drawing my entire childhood and building a lot, but I don't read that much books, at least. I was a comic book man. Do you ever try other than Bandai brand like Daban? No, actually, Alicia, Daban should probably be banned from my stream. Don't take it that seriously, but I don't support knockoffs or counterfeit items. It's not that I don't want to support Chinese brands. I just don't support brands that obviously steals designs from well-known brands. To say it just very openly, I don't like it. And there's no doubt that Daban and the Zero Gravity was obviously inspired by Bandai. And then they have a lot of supporters saying, yeah, but Bandai could just make their kits look better like the Chinese brands do, where they probably sell it with a lot of details and more outrageous armor, but the build quality is often not the same. And I just want to support Bandai because they make awesome quality. I'm half Japanese, so of course I also want to support them. Even though Bandai don't give a rat's ass about me, I can't even get in contact with those bastards. But quality-wise, I mean, if the resellers had, the distributors had them, I'm not even sure I would do it because I just think it's not a good thing. There was a reason that Daban was closed down first time with the police and everything. They just keep on doing it. So, yeah. I hope that makes sense. Try Gundam Thunderbolt. Yeah. Very brutal. Nice. We like brutal. Yeah, Fukuro. 3 jobs. I mean, I have, as a consultant, I like being a consultant. It's an easy job where I don't stress too much around. I have this, which I love, and the third job is not that many hours. It's as a CrossFit instructor where I like getting people in shape and see them grow. So most important takeaway from that is that I love all the jobs I do. I have very, very much fun doing it. If you have a job you don't like that pays crap and you need other jobs to pay your bills, I can understand you get gray and wrinkly in a short amount of time. I mean, I had jobs that I really hated. I have had that for 35, no, that's not right because I wasn't working when I was a kid, but since I was 15, I've been working, and I had the consultant job from 2012. So 15 years old, that was in 1991. Since 1991 to 2012, I had crap jobs. But do find something you love and you will never have a work day in your life. That's what they say. And of course, if you're a garbage, I don't know what you call it, carries garbage on their back, or doing heavy carrying stuff or getting stressed, you will get worn down, of course. Brands that remold exists designs are usually bad. Basically, bootlegs are no unless original or inspired gunpla like Zeus. I mean, if they made a kit that was their own design, why not? I mean, they made these Iron Man figures from Moorstorm. I can't remember. I think they were called Moorstorm. A lot of shops actually sold those kits, and they look great. I just couldn't find a distributor. Seems like everybody could find them. I can normally find everything because I work with Google, but those distributors were just undercover. So that looked great. I mean, but to do a obviously rip off of a mobile suit's not gonna find its way into my shop ever. That's money is not that important for me. Yeah, I know quality is okay and much cheaper, but it just doesn't justify. I mean, if I had invented something I could sell to you guys, I invested my lifeblood in it, a lot of time. I probably took a loan to make machines that could produce the product. And I sold it at a rather high price because that's what I needed to get livelihood out of it. Bread on the table, as you would say. And here comes some Asian guys. Doesn't matter what country. I have absolutely nothing against any Asian country. But let's just take an Asian country or a Middle Eastern country with a cheap labor and just copied it. I mean, I've been down to the CeBIT. That's an IT con in Germany, where Chinese people or whatever stood with cameras with these huge lenses and taking pictures of all the new IT equipment because we just knew that they were going to rip it off when they came home. And I would just feel sad. So if someone just took my design and copied it, obviously, it's not okay. But I mean, I don't judge you guys for buying it. Do whatever you want. That's fine. I don't just think you're a bad person. I'm just, as a shop that sells official Bandai product, not going to support it. Very simple. Why not send the stream also to Discord? I actually just saw something, but you have to understand something. This is my first stream. I sat with OBS for 1 hour before making this stream. So I actually think I did okay. I'm probably going to do something where I can stream to multiple platforms. I was in some kind of software that could stream to 6 or 7 different platforms at the same time, but then I have to pay for it. I think 2 was for free. So this is just a test. If I can figure out how to stream into Discord, and somehow, I'm not sure, can you merge the chats from both, or do I have to watch 2 different places? But I will look into it, definitely. The more people I can get on the streams, the funnier. I mean, we're 35 people now, so that's fine. It's way above my expectations. And I even earned 10 kronas from my own son. I didn't ask him to do it, so you could do the same. I didn't. He just did it. I actually didn't even know. He's at home. This is at the office. Got to go. Yeah, see you, Pierre. It wasn't supposed to be a long stream anyway. It's 6:30 here. I need to go eat also at some point. But that's the problem with me. I can get carried away in this stuff here. But the thing is, with the zero gravity and stuff, I just can't find it anywhere here in Europe. I mean, it seems like it's a US Asian thing. European distributors don't take home those stuff. How strongly you feel about copyrights from Google standpoint? I mean, pretty rough, because they actually closed down my entire merchandise section. They removed 100,000 products from my webpage because they had an error due to copyright. So I feel pretty strong about it. It should be okay. It took me a week and I lost a lot of money on that stuff to figure out what was wrong. So copyright is here to stay, and it lasts for X amount of years, and then they don't have the copyright anymore. But until it lasts, I think we should respect it no matter what. Sometimes it can seem ridiculous that as an reseller of Apple, for example, you can't advertise for Apple on Google, but that's just how it is. Same goes for a lot of brands. Okay, 2 different places. Yeah, then I would have to read chats 2 different places. It's okay. I mean, I have a second camera right up here. I can probably activate it like this. No, not quite sure what happened here. Can you guys see that red stuff? Anyways, my kids are in the showroom. I could, of course, just place one in front of the extra cam I have, no problem. And that's also how I could do a live review, or if you guys wanted to see something inside a box or a manual, or go grab something random from the store or whatever. I have an extra camera. We could definitely do. That's also 4K, so it should be okay. I just have no clue how to activate it. There it is. Hello. Seems like a bit yeah, too much lights on. I'm not quite sure why. So probably remove it again, so you can't see if I'm scratching something. But yeah, we have set this stuff up here. I hope your shop and content will get bigger. Me too, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, the shop is actually going okay. We're selling more and more kits. To be able to connect more with my customers like this, and maybe even earn some stuff on YouTube would be great. We already earned some money there as well, but I have to figure out the right format. So there's the Mecha Saco Aurelius review sessions, where I would probably be not so boring and not so crazy. I would probably be in between, but it takes a lot of time to build those kits, and I like to be with pen lining and everything. Sometimes it seems like they're just doing straight builds, so that would take a lot of time also with the editing. And then there's the Kakarot with all the new stuff. I think there's might be just too much news. I only saw 2 of his videos. I'm not interested in listening about comics or what's going on in the Gundam Cafe, because I don't have it here in Europe. It's fun enough, but I think we could filter out a lot of stuff and just mainly focus on the kits, new kits incoming, whatever releases we could find of pictures and stuff. And then, of course, live sessions. We have a very fun time at the Discord channel. If you guys haven't joined the Discord or doesn't know what it is, you should definitely do it. It's very simple, and I could just copy a link here in the chat if people want to, but join the Discord. It's fun. People are having a great time chatting in there as well and sharing all kinds of stuff. A lot of activity in there. But yeah, I hope the shop will get the main focus here is I want to make this a family business. So as it is right now, it seems like I can almost make a living alone. For those of you guys who doesn't know it, I haven't paid myself for almost 4 years in this store, which is why I've been able to grow it the way I have. But I want to do that, and it will happen next month. I will have to take salary because the other business is not so well. And my main goal is actually to be able to support the entire family with them helping me around here. But we will grow at some point. Yes, I ship to Ireland as long as it's not Northern Ireland, I think. There's some part of Northern Ireland that wasn't part of the EU. As long as you're inside EU, I will ship to Ireland. I can't remember if I don't think it's that cheap, but shipping is set up for Ireland. So just try. You will get quoted the price. It depends on the weights and stuff. It's shipped with GLS. So a Hainu cam. Now I'm gonna hide that Hainu. I actually had a fun thought about putting carpets around all my stacks of Hainu, so next time I do a short, you can't frickin' find that kit. That dude, guys, next to Jin there, he's just obsessed with Hainu. It's fun, but I'm gonna hide it soon. The YouTube also prefers to push similar content. I tried. I had one of my first shorts was with the Providence Gundam. Just me picking it, unboxing it, doing something with my hands, and going through the manual and then showing pictures of it. And it has accumulated 100 and I can't remember 50,000 views, and still generating a lot of new subs. That one video, and I haven't been able to copy it, even though I use the same music, same content, the same way of making it, the video, everything. I just can't copy it, so it goes viral again. It's annoying as hell. Same goes on TikTok. Had one video that went viral. I have not been able to replicate it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely look at what other people are doing. A guy I especially like is Jobby the Hong. I mean, that dude is so freaking insane. Whatever he does is just so outrageous and weird. I mean, he is a bit more crazy than I am, definitely. Or at least I won't show my craziness the way he does. Maybe in the future, not quite sure. The way he wanks his Psycho Gundam. If you haven't seen Jobby the Hong's review of the Psycho Gundam, you will get a small idea of what kind of type he is. But he normally made reviews. Now he actually does live streams as well. I mean, I just started it, guys, so everything and every input you can give me is great. I will try to take everything into consideration to make this more fun. Right now, this is just boring sitting here talking. It's not so much, music or sounds or layovers or whatever. We could do it much more funny. But this is just a test, as it says. I'm gonna check it out later. And maybe each time I make a new stream, I try something different, a new thing or feature or whatnot. Literally Char, hello. I haven't seen this, but yeah, I mean, he's fun. HG Providence, yeah, that's an old one. The MG, I'm gonna have a restock in about a week. I think next week. End next week, I think I will have a restock of the MG, not the special edition I have with the special base and decals. But the kit itself, the only thing you have to be worried about is the hip joint. I actually broke mine posing it, so I had to order a new part from Japan. Very not very funny experience, because you have to live in Japan, so it takes a lot of time and it's kind of expensive. So I got my Japanese friend to send it to me. Yeah, I mean, it's relaxing. It's fun to interact with you guys. It also depends on what people like. If they want something, hilarious or funny or very engaging and energetic. Right now, I'm just here chilling with you guys, trying to be closer with my customers or people that are just interested in Gunpla and me and my shop, because it's just fun, cozy. But he's a fun guy. He stopped with model kit reviews due to lack of time. Yeah, but probably because, I've been working on that Sasabi now for 3 weeks. I mean, if I should do a whole build session with painting, with markers and all the stuff I do, I wouldn't be able to work. So that's my problem, is probably why a lot of the reviewers are doing high grades, is because that's a lot faster. Master grades, if you're into the details, just takes so long, and I'm a master grade guy, so my dream would be to build all the high grades I have and have a little display cabinet over where they are being put on the shelves, but simply just don't have the space or the shelving for that kind of type of display. I mean, to have customers running around to see the assembled kit would be so great, but then I could work on model kits from now on till the day I die. I think with almost 4,000 kits produced. What's been going on? Gamer, did you get my email regarding the helmet? Wasn't it you who bought the helmet? Distributor just told me they couldn't get it anyway, and that's no joke. So if you didn't see it, see my email. It's going good. I'm pretty satisfied with the setup as it is for now. I'm not using 10% of what it can do, I think, but this is a beginning. Monitors are great. Cameras are okay. I mean, it's not like it's like the really expensive cameras on YouTube. You could probably see it's kind of blurry, even though it should be 4K. It's the Elgato Facecam Pro, actually. And lighting is like, you should have some shadow on this side of the face and not this side. There's a lot of rules. We bought one of the best mics though, so I hope the sound is crisp and great, even with a fed head expansion here that should increase the decibel. But let me know if the sound sounds comfortable, depending on if you have crappy headphones or shitty loudspeakers. But I hope the sound is good, because my son persuaded me to buy this expensive stuff. So if you say you sound like crap, I'm gonna kick the shit out of him. Oh yeah, the TV on. I mean, I could turn the TV on as long as it's just a live stream. You guys probably didn't hear it, but I actually had a... Yeah, it's those lights. They're just very sharp. I mean, cover some of them up like this. I had a session where I was recording 10 things not so good or not so bad, and I had and Gundam anime in the background. It was blocked due to copyright, so I had to do 20 minutes of the exact same stuff with the television closed. So much for having stuff on the television. You have to be really careful. I'm glad it looks and sounds great. I mean, the camera could be better, I think, but I don't need better right now. If we go viral and we're like 100,000 subs, I would probably do something different. I mean, a lot of my other content is recorded with the iPhone, which I think is really good quality. This is just 13, I think. I don't care much about phones, but it records in 4K, and it does an awesome job. This one, the Elgato cam, is 2160 pixels, so it should be okay. But again, it's a webcam. If you buy a mirrorless camera, it will be a lot better, but the price is like 20 times. The setup definitely seems to work great for streams, though. Sound is great. Yeah, I mean, if it's recorded, then I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Live streams probably deprecates some audio and data stuff. I'm not quite sure. We use some kind of auto wizard to make OBS set the settings for optimal. Because I'm not quite sure we have the best connection, actually. Now we're losing viewers. Lost 10 viewers. I'm boring. Make us great. 1010 would listen to Gunpla ASMR. Yeah. I like that dude called Gio San Pedro. You guys know him? The guy who assembled the cup noodle. He is very good at that stuff. All the ASMR sounds and the cutting where you snip all the parts out. He was one of the first one to do a really good job. I think he collaborated with, was it Justin from Studio G? I think so. You don't even need a pop filter from the mic. No, actually we have that big one, but this mic here is crazy expensive, and I haven't tweaked sounds or anything, so hopefully what I have seen all the streamers that has this one, it's the Shure SM-WB or something like that. It should do the job just fine, just like this. We connected it via a tiny little thing called Focusrite Scarlett Solo, so it's kind of pro setup. MG Zeta Pink limited edition. Wow, I'd like to see that one. Great camera is great. Don't waste money on more equipment. No, I won't right now. I mean, only if something happens. I mean, we spent quite a lot of money on this. I might even be a bit overkill, but it was also so my son could use it for his streaming, gaming streaming stuff. This monitor over here, I don't use it right now. This one I use for the Discord, and this is for the stream, but later on I might have all kinds of different stuff going on. So the investment right now was heavy on the bank account, so hopefully it will suffice for some time. Higher bitrate settings. Yeah. Not even sure where to do that. But you might be right. I think it also depends on our connection. We're actually not wired here because it's an old building. So I have a SIM card router, just like a mobile phone. 5G though, but I would like a 1,000 megabit connection cabled. I don't have that. Might be why. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a professor in all that tech stuff. I'm just a fast learner. So. I'm always shocked about it. Yeah, I mean, I saw a video regarding for Hampus' comment there where it battled one of those huge RAW cameras. They made the exact same scenes, and that was actually on the iPhone 7 Plus. It was so difficult I think it was in the Australian wilderness or something with full sunshine. So difficult to see the difference. I mean, of course, you could probably see it if you were on a big screen, but they do an awesome job on filming, I must say. If there's a kit I am looking forward to building, the MGEX and the PG Unleashed. I mean, I sold over 100 PG Unleashed. I never saved a specimen for myself. I would like to build that one. Those two kits are probably one of those that where I think the building's experience here would be a bit different. I mean, I've built a lot of high grades, real grades, and master grades, but those two are different kits. There's a lot of kits I want to build, but those two are probably one of the. I think the MGX will be the one after the Sasabi, if I can save a copy for myself. Yeah, I think the Focusrite Scarlett. It's the Scarlett Solo 4th generation, so it's actually pretty new. And then we got the Fethead from Triton Audio together, so it was a bundle with the arm as well. So not quite sure. It just came with the Shure microphone, which I heard was one of the best podcast microphones, at least for hobby use. So I don't think I need anything better than this. My son has the Snowball. Also sounds great, but this is better. Yeah, Mr. Gamer, you have extra cash, so just fire away. It's a big annoyance that the distributors sometimes just say, "Hey guys, can't get the stuff anyway." It happens, but unfortunately, it was on a Gundam merch thing. You can buy a water bottle instead. I will take a look if maybe I should watch the other distributors that has merch as well, but it seems like sometimes if these ones can't get it, the other ones can't get it either. It's simply a production issue. I think it's not because it's sold out, it's a production issue. They just won't get it. Second camera's behind a magnifier. Not quite sure how that will work, but yeah, I mean the camera up there is a 4K camera. I'm not quite sure if you can zoom in OBS. It was something that my son ordered for his hand, you know, so you can see, wow, I'm shooting fast stuff here. I'm a badass at shooting people up. But of course, I could just move it down. I mean, if I sit here, build something or show something, the quality here should be pretty awesome. You can definitely see how messed up my hands are from training. So, 2 seconds. I can just try something. I mean, you could probably show stuff on this. I'm not quite sure how good it would show up. I'm not sure. It's a Logitech something. It might be because of the lighting. It might be more light sensitive than this one. I just need to focus. Yeah, it looks better, right? So but there's definitely possibilities. I could probably do the picture even bigger or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of possibilities. It just seems like the lights has to be turned down on that one. I haven't set it up at all. No idea. Mikari, well, glad you like it. I like making them as well. I would actually like to do some even more fun stuff on the packaging videos. Sometimes I'm just too busy and I have to figure out ideas. That's why I made the AMSR video and the video where the kids was making hide and seek, and the videos where I was walking like I shit my pants and crawling on the floor. It's because the warehouse is a cozy warehouse. I mean, it's like home, so I can do all kinds of stuff, but I just need to figure out how to be creative without being a complete idiot. It shows up a bit blurry, but the size of the square is a bit small, so you can't really see much of the detail making. Pick bigger words. Bit. Yeah, I mean, I just need to figure out how to configure video. It's probably due to the brightness is too high. I can actually turn it down here. I can see that. It's Logitech Brio is the name of it. So it's not because we need to do that right now, but 2 seconds. I'm gonna lose viewers on this stuff. This is not interesting. This is boring. But I need you guys to help me anyway, so it's fine. I was just in there before. Properties, configure video, brightness, apply, contrast. That's fine. Saturation is fine. Gamma, white balance is okay, I think. Backlight composition. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not as good, that camera. It wasn't that expensive as well, but it's also because the sharp light is right there. Then we should probably maybe move it on the other side, but it's guys, it's not gonna be now because everything here is kind of messy with the wiring. Anyway, it's a test stream, so if the lighting is different, yeah, I can see how it looks blurry. I'm not quite sure if it's because it's just a shitty camera or it's greasy or whatever. We can always figure that out. Off you go. There was no false advertising. Correct. If you were expecting something incredibly, then you definitely went to the wrong place. Actually, I like this one. I did a lot of detailing on it, actually, even on the back side here. So once he's done, he's gonna be great, I think. But it takes time. What's the time? It's 7. Okay, so yeah, for a test stream, there doesn't seem to be too much flash or effort. Well, that's how it is when you buy good stuff. No, I mean, we got those swivel lights very, very, very cheap, and they were actually very expensive. They can be controlled with this one. Unfortunately, it's not like the Elgato key lights, which I could control from the Stream Deck we have. That would be awesome because they were 4 times as expensive as these ones. And I can control them all here with this remote here, so it's fine. Microphone is the best, monitors is perfect, cameras is so-so. That one is good, that one might not be so good, but it was also just a hand cam for my son. Yeah, Is all that red all painted? No, I don't paint my kits. Actually, it is once it will be coated. All the plastic shines and swivel marks normally disappear when you coat it in matte coating. So I just have to figure out if I want to coat it with the gold and chrome pieces on, so it look like a bit more like metal instead of shiny chrome, or else I have to disassemble it all again and coat it. I mean, or try to mask it. But I don't like masking stuff when they're so small. So it's not painted. It's actually a beautifully two-colored kit, just standard. But very plastic shine. I don't like that. It will disappear once it's done. So I hope you found this stream interesting. Now I just have to figure out if we should set something up with the oh, we actually got viewers, Discord people, due to I said people should join here. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 5 people on Discord. Then we won something after all. Is your favorite top coat a matte or gloss? It's definitely matte. It depends on the barbatos. I painted with clear pearl. No, not pearl. Just clear gloss coating, because I wanted that kit to look brand new, and it looked awesome because the pistons, I painted them red. But most of my other kits I give matte gloss, matte clear, because it removes all plastic shine and swivel marks. And I even put a picture before and after in Discord, I think, with my Sinanju Steinvika. So and also with the Providence. Huge difference. So matte coat is the way to go. It actually makes the kit looks painted. That's what I think, because the plastic shine and all the impurities, they just disappear. So, is the camera picture lagging a bit here, or is it my software? I think I'm stalling once in a while here. Turn off the television. Yeah, regarding the refund, will probably take 3 or 4 working days, because I actually charged the money. Should come automatically next week, I think. Let's just welcome all these new people. So guys, 17 people left. If you don't have any more questions, I think I'm gonna end the test live stream now. I can do a test live stream 2.0 where we maybe do something different with some of the stuff. The plan is to work the weekend on this setup, to see if I can get to know things better also with the Stream Deck. And as I can understand now, the sound is fine. I don't need to change anything on the sound. Picture on the main camera is as good as it gets. Now we need the secondary camera to maybe find some kind of use for it. If I do a build session, it could be cozy here on the weekend just to live stream a build session. You guys could join, but that's also what we do on Discord. So I'm not quite sure how the in-stream Discord works while streaming on YouTube, because I can normally hear people when I join the voice chats and stuff. So I haven't tried that. I'm going to YouTube it tomorrow. We don't have to spend time on that now. Cam and sound seems sick. Yeah, but it just seems like it stalls once in a while. Like the picture stops and then continues. But anyways, guys, there's a kind of a delay on the stream, I think. Let me just see. So I'm not quite sure if I cut the video now, if you get the end, or if it just stops, because it seems like it's 30 seconds delayed or anything. I can help you with that if you need help. Tried it the other day. Yeah, sure. If I'm stuck, I will definitely cry out for help. I have a lot of people wanting to help me. I've been having that since day one, actually. Both working, helping with developing the website. I have a hard time letting people in my website, primarily because it's my baby. So I made it all from scratch, except for its Shopify. So I didn't build it with code and everything, but I actually put in code. If I'm really messed up, I would probably ask someone for help, but having people mess around inside my coding in Shopify and checking out everything, I have a hard time doing that. Everything else is fine. But I will definitely take some help if I need it. But luckily we got YouTube, a lot of great people out there showing stuff. But keep responding to what you like me to do on these streams. And I also have to figure out if I can actually save this stream. Do you guys know that? Should I have set that from the beginning, or can I save it now? I'm not quite sure, actually. That would be nice, actually, just to put it on YouTube for the fun of it. This is the first stream ever from Gundam Store. It will be remembered in history. Or not. Yeah. Respond. Can I save this stream? I've been live for 1 hour and 22 minutes now. I don't think so. It's automatic. What does that mean? Is it put on YouTube as a live? It's live there. Add to queue. Watch later. Oh, it seems like it just saves it. Perfect. That's perfect. Guys, I will leave you guys now. Thank you, Fukuro. I can see that now that it's awesome. Don't have to think so much about it. I will also release a video maybe today or tomorrow, just another warehouse tour. Someone is asking for it, and don't mind bothering to look for it in the YouTube channel. So just made a new one with the new stuff. Have a great weekend, guys. I might be back tomorrow and maybe Sunday. I'm not quite sure, but definitely in the future. And happy building, and take care. I will see you soon. And then I have to find the stop streaming button. It's right there.